Okay, so we've got some breaking news. At least 3 Montreal Canadiens players have been infected. I know that I uploaded this morning, but I didn't want to wait 2 days for my next upload day to talk about this big news. Also, in the future, if I find breaking news and I have time to make a video, I may just make the video and get it out there and spread the news. And these types of videos will be relatively short, so don't get triggered by that. Anyways, let's get into the video. Sorry if I make mistakes, I'm just trying to get this up as fast as I can. Anyways, 3 Montreal Canadiens players have been infected with the virus. And this is already bad, but it has gotten even more worse because it actually specifically affects one player that it wouldn't have affected if it was infecting a different team. And this player is Max Domi. And you guys probably clicked on this video because of Max Domi was in the title. Anyways, for those of you who don't know why the virus is specifically affecting Max Domi is because he has type 1 diabetes, and people with type 1 diabetes have higher mortality rate to the virus. Sorry if you get annoyed by me calling the current pandemic the virus or just the current pandemic, but you can't say the current pandemic's name on YouTube for some reason, so yeah. Anyways, let's get back to the point. Since Domi has type 1 diabetes, he has a higher mortality rate than the average person his age. And by playing hockey, he is at risk of catching COVID and potentially dying. So he has said that he will wait 7 to 10 days before deciding whether he will play with the Habs or not, because he can opt out if he doesn't feel safe. Some players who have already opted out are Travis Hamonic, Sven Baertschi, and Karl Alzner, who's also on the Habs. So Domi has the choice of waiting 7 to 10 days, but that was of course prior to the news. And the news is of course 3 Canadiens players getting infected. And now that the virus is actually close to him, he is more at risk of catching it and potentially dying. So what I'm getting at is that he will decide to opt out because his teammates have been infected and he is more at risk. Obviously it's not confirmed yet, but it seems more likely for him to opt out now more than ever in light of recent news. Despite him being a competitive guy, I don't think he'll risk his life to play in the playoffs with a team that probably won't go anywhere with this year with the playoffs. If Domi decides not to play for the Canadiens, it's going to be a huge loss for them as he is a star player for them, but at the same time, it's not up to them. And I don't think they would want to risk their player's life to maybe win 1 or 2 rounds. I'm pretty sure Montreal will not win the Stanley Cup. I think they can maybe win 1 or 2, maybe 3 rounds, but realistically, they're not going far. So, what's the point, What's the point of putting Domi out there, risking his life, and making him potentially die? Obviously, he still probably most likely won't die, but it's not really worth the risk. So the point of today's video, or today's second video, was Domi is now close to the virus, and it just doesn't seem smart to put him into play just from a safety perspective. From like a Montreal fan, which I'm not a Montreal fan, but I'm not biased against them. Obviously, I would want him to play, but at the same time, I don't want my player to die. Like if this guy was on the Canucks, I wouldn't want to risk his life. And obviously it's up to him. So it all comes down to what Max Domi obviously thinks. But I think just based off this recent news, I think he will opt out. It just seems very likely. Thank you guys for watching this breaking news video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of scattered, but I was just trying to write and record this as soon as I could because I'm going to dinner soon and I just really wanted to get this video out as I feel it is important news to the Habs fans. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you enjoyed the video, so you get notified whenever I upload if you liked my content. Anyways, until next time, bye.